I was trying to finesse that bitch at the fucking Empire. So Empire sent me an email saying that my monthly service is ending on April, and I was damn well I haven't gotten a monthly service in at least 2 months. So being that they sent me that mistake, I try to finesse that bitch like, oh, I think I have. I think she like, when was the last time you came? I said I think I think my thing is still active because I think I got it sometime last month and I really don't remember. So, just check. But she's like, oh, well, the email is real. She could see the time and everything, but I think it's not really showing in the system that it's active, so it's obviously a glitch. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person it happened to. But I tried. I said, don't worry about it. If you can't see it, it might be a glitch in the system because honestly, I can't remember when I came. It's fine. I just pay the monthly. That's how I just play it off. Instead of standing there trying to be like, oh, bitch, the shit said my shit. When I know I'm wrong, you think I'm going to push it? So they could ban me? Nah. I'm going to play it. If she's stupid and she fall for it, she fall for it. But she didn't fall for it. My sister just fell for some stupid shit. She was at the bank about to cash a check. Some random dude was standing there. And he asked her, excuse me, can you do me a favor? I have a check, I need to cash it. Could you cash it for me? Because something about, I think he didn't have no idea, whatever. Give her some sob story about he need it now, and see, I'll give you like an extra. So I guess maybe it was like $1,000, fake $1,000 check, right? So, but you know how checks work. You put the shit in, it's gonna show, yeah, you just deposited that, but it has to clear. Sometimes they clear the check faster or slower. It depends, like on how fast your bank moves. But either way, it's not getting checked. You're not gonna get a response on that check right there. So anyway, being that I guess he probably gave her $1,000 check, that probably gave her a little thing to give him $700 of his own money, of her own money. So being that it was $700, I'm guessing it was $1,000 check, because he said to her, I'm gonna give you, some money, or you could keep some money because you helped me, because I wouldn't be able to get it. And I'm pretty sure he probably hit her with the, I gotta go out of town real quick, or I got a family issue. My sister, she's in the bank trying to cash this shit. And the dude obviously looking for a mark. He found my sister was the mark. So he gave us some sob story about him not being able to cash the check, whatever story he gave. Because my mother was the one giving me the story, and my mother be all over the place with his shit. So basically, no, my shits are on point. I explained to you what the fuck is going on. My mother will tell you shit and confuse you the fuck out of you. Anyway, I'll poke your eye with this shit. Anyway, I'll slap the glasses off your face.
Look, Will, quit slapping nobody.
Anyway, so he asked my sister, he gave us some sob story as to why he can't cash a check. So she decided to cash a check for him after he was like, well, because you're going to help me, I'm going to give you some money. Being that it was $700 that he gave her, I'm guessing $1,000 check. Because that shit, my sister's very kind of way, and that shit had to be a sizable amount that he was willing to give her. That's why she gave him $700 of her own money. Because obviously, you had to wait for the check to cash. And from what she could see, the check went through, but she wasn't smart enough to know bogus checks go through until they get flagged.
Yep.
Okay, that's how it happens. That's why they say they always they have to clear your check first before you can get your bread. They don't just give you money. And for the places that give you money right away, they only give you a little bit of money, and then they hold the majority of the check so that they give you just enough that they know they could get back from you. How do you not know this? Anyway, she gave the person $700. Like a day or two, the bank called her after, like, this check is no good. So she had them review the camera and whatever. Can't really tell who the fuck he is. He had a hoodie and his mask on, he being COVID friendly. Yo, the whole COVID shit with the mask shit has made a lot of shit happen.
Like recent?
Yeah, like a couple of days ago. Like
talking about like in her early 20s.
No, motherfucker, that shit happened last week.
Shit. I thought you was telling me a story from like back in the day.
That shit happened last week Tuesday.
Oh, hell no. When you said math, I'm like, wait, math. This is
Her
COVID
husband,
times?
her husband is mad. Yo, he was pissed
Hell yeah,
that
be
you fell for
mad.
that dumb shit.
Are you serious? I thought you was talking about like a couple of years ago. Oh my god.
Talking about a couple days ago. She's pissed though. Cause she don't know no better. She not into that kind of shit, and he's never been around that kind of shit like that for him to tell her.
Oh
Like how I be telling you shit.
No, cause shit, I done been through some shit.
It don't fucking matter. I don't know what you've been. No, what I'm saying is it doesn't matter. I don't know what you exactly what you've been exposed to. Yeah, I have a general idea, but that's not gonna stop me from not saying that shit. You crazy? I'ma still say it.
But even in general, like, why would I know?
She's my no man. Me and my sister grew up different. My sister never had to.
You crazy? Like, why you supposed to check out something?
My sister never had to, and because I was doing what I was doing when I was doing it, she never ever had to get her hands dirty or do no extra shit. She was good. They had no idea where that money I was making was coming from. They thought I did construction. I was a construction worker. I did construction for the longest while. Didn't have a job for who knows how long, for years, son. I wasn't working. That shit is crazy.
It's funny because even my dad, when I be telling him something, he's like, you did what? How can I know I said dad? Be happy that you never got one of them crazy ass phone calls from me or Freddie. We got caught up with some shit.
Sometimes you just gotta be. See, the thing is, I think I never get caught because I always seem to respect me for anybody that suspect me of doing certain shit, and I was never letting people know. I was like, you could, if you piss me off to the point where like it's really like that, like I would never argue with you. I can't do it, son.
I'm still stuck.
Like I tell them, I curse them white people off because I know what it is. I curse them off, and that's it. Like. This ain't no hood shit. I would never curse a hood nigga outside like that. If I know I want to get you, I'm not gonna do it. Cause then that would make me incriminate me if something happens to you, and maybe I didn't do it. You know who the police gonna look for? Me. I'm black. They gonna find a way to pin that shit on me.
Yo, I really could tell me a story.
$700, man. $700. She just got that. She just got that last week.
Oh my gosh, I'm still kind of stuck on that.
Mm-hmm.
Once you said mass, it's only COVID times? Recent? Wait, what?
And that's why I explained my stories properly, so you could understand exactly. Because that story could easily confuse you with the numbers, like, oh, why $700? I've seen that shit happen. It had to be $1,000 check because he didn't want to give her
numbers
two.
Is not what's confusing. It's the fact that she would allow someone to.
That $300 incentive is what allowed her.
But
because
even still,
she wasn't thinking. Sometimes you just get caught in the moment with the bullshit. That's why. What? Yo, a lot of people get got every day. Native New Yorkers. Native New Yorkers. Getting got. All the fucking time it happens. Believe it.
I remember when niggas was doing that, send me 50, I send you 500 bullshit. And they
nah, you gotta be a retard to fall for that.
Mad people was getting got with that shit. A lot. But in person, I'm a hand over. Nah, fuck out here. No.
Well.
Especially your banks today. They turning black people away cashing real checks.
Exactly. So whatever the case is, he played on her emotions. Son, listen, scamming is not as easy as you think it is, you know. Okay? You gotta be a cool motherfucker and know how to play on somebody's emotion. I'm pretty sure he watched at least 15 people before he came across Sunshine. And every person that came in that, I guarantee you, I've seen it before. Because I done ran up on scammers before. One time that nigga, one of them niggas tried to hit me up with that gold shit. That, yo, shit, what he said? He had that goal. He came. What they do? They pull up in a nice car or some shit. And they'll pull up and they'll be like, "Yo, I got this shit. I just got into a jam. I need some money right now. I'm dealing with some shit with the feds. My money locked up. They locked up my bank account. I need about $800 to get out of the city. I got this. Look. I got this Cuban link, bro. Look. It's 18 karat. It's 18 karat. They say, yo, I ain't gonna rob you. Look at my car outside. That's a rental. I've seen people give dudes like, yo, that's a big Cuban. He's like, yo, take my, matter of fact, take my, he said, yo, I don't really give a fuck. It's not like I don't have money. I'm just on the run right now. I need to get away. My accounts are locked. I did
why
some.
Would I even get involved with some shit like that?
He's selling it. It's a chain. Who doesn't want a fucking chain?
Some random person.
Yeah, some random nigga pull up in a Benz. That's enough for some people. To see a random nigga pull up in some Benz, he give. You'll be surprised.
And you pull up in some shit. Now to be pulled up in some shit. I'm
Son,
good,
because it's not that. The normal human being would be like, oh, come up. I'm telling you, son, it's not hard. You just have to know how to talk and run with that story, son. And some people will fall for that shit. Hook, line, and sinker. Fucking con artists, that's a talent, son. I'm telling you. Not anybody doing that shit every day. You got, it's easy. Anyway, that nigga hit me with that bullshit. I already knew what it was. When I left to go sit down in the car, I was in Virginia at a Wawa. When I went and sit down in the car, waiting, my cousin got for that shit. I'm like, yo, you just bought that chain from that nigga? He's like, I'm like, yo, let's go. Put my mask down. I took everything he had. I'm like, yo, don't ever let me see you over here doing none of that shit. I took all the chains he had. Can you believe this nigga had $7 grand on him? So that means he been scamming people for maybe the whole fucking day, selling them Cuban links. What do you say, $10,000? Because you can't go too high or to seem like bullshit. So you probably like, yo, I got this $3,000 chain. Just give me a stack. $3,000. One thing with gold, $3,000 worth of gold will always be $3,000 worth of gold. It doesn't lose its value. So if he telling you that shit, and you looking to stunt, or maybe have a come up yourself, you'll give that nigga a stack if you have it. You just got paid. You're feeling good.
It's just like gambling. That's basically gambling.
I done seen it. I'm like, wow, son.
You hoping.
What?
You're gambling that shit is legit. Like, you basically gambling.
You're not even gambling it right there. You already think you got it. Because that nigga sold it to you. And
yes, you think. That's gambling. You think you gonna hit that shit. There's a chance I'm gonna hit this shit. Yeah, I got it. No, you don't.
Ain't no chance.
No.
That's a guaranteed.
That's not guaranteed. That's
no. But that's what I'm telling you. In your head, it's not a chance for you. Son, he fucked up. I'm gonna eat that nigga. And you're like, I'm gonna get that nigga. Yo, head and take a stack, bro. Let me get that link.
That shit's crazy. I'm really stuck right now.
Just like I tell you, in certain situations, life or death situation, whether it be street shit or regular, most people will just stay there and die.
The thing I've been liking, it might be a skip, but like, it's this guy, he's going to like Walmart, and he's asking like certain people to buy him like water.
Right, I seen that.
I love that.
And he give them like $500.
I love it. And buy all they shit for them.
I fuck with that.
I love that. Like, that shit, the people that was like, no, don't. I was like, wow, but I think he did it for a mother or some shit like that. She said she was saving up all her money to buy her kids some shit. And he went and bought all her shit for like $300-400 something. I was like, wow.
I seen one dude, I think it's the same dude, but I think he scaled it down a bit because he giving away a lot of fucking money. It's a white boy, right?
No, this boy was black.
Okay, so I guess there's different people doing it. Mm-hmm. But there's one with a white boy, he scaled it down a little bit. This motherfucker met one dude one time, a black dude actually. And he asked a black dude for some change. And the black dude was like, yo. He's like, you know what, man, I'm down on my luck. And so the white dude gave him some story like, yo, I'm fucked up, I got kicked out, whatever. And the other dude, black dude said, damn, really?
Check weapons
That's
and
fucked
gear.
up because that shit kind of just happened with me and my baby mother. You know, my mother made a made a fake case against him, got him kicked out of the house, and he said right now his name is on the loose, and he's been homeless for about a week. He just goes by his mother, he goes to work, he showers, all his money that he's getting, it goes straight to her. He can't even touch that. Like, that bitch put that nigga in a bad situation, but he was like, yo, you know what? I got $5 right now. He put on his ears like, just take that. Keep that $5. He was like, I'll go by my mom and I'll eat some soup. This nigga said he'll walk a couple miles to go by his mom and eat some soup. The white dude took his number. Called that nigga on later on that day. Met him in the same fucking Walmart. He ended up giving that nigga, I think, like $2,000 or $3,000, and he rented a room for the kid for like a month or whatever. He was like, yo, I came up good, my family got it, I'ma share it with you.
I swear, if I was born into a life like that, I would be on that type of car. I know I would.
Resurgence. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Loadout drop.
Suggest we drop in here.
Fallen allies will redeploy as long as you remain alive. Earn points to bring them back to the action faster. Enemy soldier nearby. Kill all targets. Go. Supply box located. Move to secure. Enemy UAV active.
Got guys over here. Contact here.
And I know what niggas are. I don't like them.
He be talking like Uncle Ruckus. He like, these niggas. Like, he be going on.
Niggas fuck shit up, son. That's all niggas do. They just come through. You look around.
Like the lady that was supposed to be making our cookie. A nigga. She already backed out and did not come to the Zoom meeting or even return a message.
Oh, she like being in the hood. She just like making her regular hood cookies and selling for the community. She ain't got time for that. She ain't got time for that real shit.
Word.
And she probably talked to Big Freddy one time like, this uppity nigga.
Yep.
Nah, I'm good.
Yep.
And her friends is like, girl, don't you go work for no nigga.
As soon as Dad called, he was like, you see why I don't like all that support black business bullshit? Fucking niggas. I'm like, Dad.
Hey, you can get an Indian motherfucker. As long as the owner's black, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Get an Indian nigga, get a Mexican.
That's what I said. I said, let's get a
Mexicans
Mexican.
are on their shit, man. Mexican. Listen.
I wouldn't work
Some
with
of the
Mexicans.
nicest people I've met have been Mexican. Okay? You could get a Mexican auntie, even a mom, son. When they learn some shit and they good at it, They'll do that shit.
I'm looking for a Mexican.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
Mexican American, obviously, you know, somebody you could be from Mexico as long as they have this shit.
Look, a couple of Mexican like, fuck it, I'm gonna tell Dad. So I said,
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Yeah, Spanish.
Like cake box, and pastry, little spots, like.
And they could maneuver. They just basically go for the recipe that you want, but they already know what the fuck they're doing. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Like, I want a Mexican. I don't want no. I'm sorry, I don't want no Mexican. Dad was thinking about that bitch.
Whatever happened to that?
Oh my gosh, he came over here. He was asking.
He did when?
He came what? I think last Saturday.
I was at work then.
Yeah, but I wasn't over here. I went to go see Mom.
That's what I'm saying.
And he came during work, so he came around the letters and he was like, I'm talking to her about. You got all detailed, like an architect does not have to build a building first in order to draw the plans, then you build the building. She's saying, oh, I need to see the cookie first in order to print it on the packaging.
What?
I said, no, like, no.
Dumb bitch, you don't have to see the cookie. You could get an image. There's that public space. If you really want to get like that, there's that public space where you could buy images, bitch.
Exactly. And he said, and I'm willing to see what type of designs you can make with the cookies, even if it's like a couple of them. He said, why It doesn't work like that. He was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not doing this. And she got frustrated. Like, you're gonna be the only. He said, no, you're not. That's it. I'm done. And then he
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
I said, I warned her, said, I cooked up the house. I was like, I'm done.
You ain't tell him I didn't like that bitch?
I told him both of us. I said, Sergio already went and had a situation with her dumb ass. ID, some shit with the ID. Like, it was not. He stood outside and he still gave his fucking smoke to this bitch.
Yo.
So, Big J.
Hostile dropping into the area. Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
Big J got no kind of patience. You said, nah, son.
She was like, because they kept going back and forth, and she was like, it looks like we're going to be here all day. He said, no, we not. No, we not. I'm done.
It's a power trip thing for her. This bitch, she's retarded.
She is slow.
I wouldn't give her any business. She doesn't deserve it.
Even with the label, she was trying to charge $150. The labels we got done was like $60. And she gave us multiple different labels. That's all ours that we own. Are you fucking kidding me? $150 for one? Bitch. Just to print some shit. You're not even coming up with the design. You're just printing. You're literally a printing shop.
Basically.
You're not a digital artist. You're a printing shop, bitch. Fuck out of here.
That shit's funny. She gonna close soon.
Fucking dumbass. That bitch irritating me. Like, my Amazon boxes, I'm glad motherfuckers in the building. I think that's that older guy.
Practice while you
It
can.
is the older
You'll be
guy.
entering the field in a minute.
It's that dumb bitch husband.
Well, whoever,
I be saying what up to him. Oh, like the last time I was walking down the
all
stairs.
the time when I come downstairs.
I go down the stairs and he was already down the stairs. So as soon as I was coming downstairs, she was coming out of the apartment to go help him. So I walked right behind her with my scooter, right on that bitch head. I said, yo, what up, Pops? You good? I said, yo, stay strong, man. I just walked right past that bitch. Never even said anything.
Because one time I called the and I was in the middle of the interview, and I thought I had to go downstairs and go to the bitch store and pick it up. As soon as I opened the door, it was right in front of the door. I said,
He's a good man, and she's obviously taking advantage of him.
That's like some Will and Jada shit.
Nah, that shit different. That bitch did that shit for her life.
Preparation's done. Time to deploy to the war zone. Enemy dropping into the AO.
That was one of those.
That shit was so funny. I think it was struggling out of the chair.
You getting bread or pussy or both. Okay? My nigga living life. Fuck what y'all talking about.
I mean, hey.
You old niggas ain't got no young bitch. You gotta eat me.
Mark a drop point for the teams. You'll lead them in. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Fallen allies will redeploy as long as you remain alive. Earn points to bring them back to the action faster. Loadout drop headed your way. Targets are up. Take them out.
No, you'd be surprised.
Bounty target is up. Take them down. Enemy soldier nearby.
When I say the real shit is
Enemy UAV active. Bounty target is down. Marvelous. Alright. Enemy UAV active.
Authorizing airstrike on my vector.
Got your request.
On my vector.
Strike is active.
Get the big gun. Make a big noise. I think you got killed. What are you doing? Why are they not trying to get more?
25 remaining. Squad member is redeploying. Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Enemy UAV active. Bounty target is down. Marvelous.
Everything on the
Friendly
bicycle.
loadout drop on the way. Gas is moving. Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them down. Bounty target is up. Take them down. Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV active.
Recon deployed.
UAV beginning flyover.
Of course they got ghosts, bro. They just gotta get ghosts, man. Cause they're so weird.
Squad member is redeployed. UAV is out of fuel. Bounty target is down. Marvelous. Loadout drop headed your way.
Recon mission order.
UAV beginning flyover. Get to the new safe zone. Gas. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active. UAV is out of fuel. Turning for resupply.
Recon mission order.
UAV beginning flyover. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active.
Airstrike deployed at my
Enemy
mark.
advanced UAV over.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
Enemy advanced UAV over. One of your allies is back in the game. No enemy hits on that run. UAV is out of fuel. Turning for resupply.
Oh no, he's just going.
Let's see right here.
Reinforcements are on the way. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas is moving.
Recon deployed.
UAV beginning flyover. Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware. We're in safe zone. Watch for enemies.
UAV is out of fuel. Turning for...
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location. Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them down.
Hey, they
Enemy
arguing,
dropping
bro.
into the AO. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
All right. Enemies in the area.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted. Overhead. Hunt them down.
Targets painted for airstrike.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
Hey, look, can you turn your TV down?
Enemy UAV active. Direct hit. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. It's time to cover your tracks. There's an enemy team hunting for you.
I knew I shouldn't have. Why did I push him there, bro?
Targets painted for airstrike.
Reinforcements are on the way.
For enemies.
Do better this time. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Friendly loadout drop on the way. Enemy UAV active. Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware. Bounty target is up. Take them down. Gas is moving. Enemy UAV active.
God, bro.
Target is down. Marvelous. Reinforcements are on the way.
Recon inbound on my grid.
UAV beginning flyover.
Airstrike deployed.
Oh my God, he just.
There's so many campers. What happening, dude? What are you doing? What's happening? Huh? Like the bees. Fucking babysitting ass.
Shut up! You be babysitting too.
Nah, not me. Not me, boy. Hey, I don't do that stuff. 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 That was my foot. Alright?
Enemy soldier